Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I am going to do just a little quick of equipment tour, and a little bit showing you guys what we're doing in preparation for harvest of 2017. So this is a 2017 equipment tour. We don't have everything that he had in 2017, but we do have most of them. Let's get into it. So the first up, I want to walk over here and show you guys that we have 3 of these lovely pickup trucks. I am going to be getting the 4th one. These are just TLX Blizzard motors. They're basically doing what his Ram and Chevys and whatever, GMC, whatever. So that's basically the dually. I am getting one more as a service truck, but we have 3 of these. 2 of them are white. One of them has the duals. The other one is over there, and then we have one red one, and they all have black rims. Over here we have a 8320 RT. I don't know what the hours are on it, but this is new to us, and we were going to be using this for cultivating or ripping with our... What I am thinking of getting is a 2730 ripper, but I'm not quite sure yet. What I'm hoping is he can just add some more options. Jay Monning could just add some more options to it. If we go back in here into the store. Just, add some harrows, add some designs, in the back. Add some, configurations such as if you want them folding or not, all this lovely stuff, just add, Same thing with the 2410 chisel, just more options, This is great, but maybe I don't want a 55 foot, or maybe I only want a 40 foot, or maybe I only want a 36 foot, There's options. Also, LR Modding is making a anhydrous bar, not anhydrous bar, a 2510H high-speed fertilizer applicator, or a anhydrous ammonia that you can apply in the field. He's making an anhydrous tank to it, and because we don't have anhydrous for consoles, I think what he's going to be doing is making that anhydrous tank for consoles as a liquid fertilizer. So the thing will be applying liquid fertilizer instead of anhydrous or lime. So, also, one other quick thing is if A2 Studios, when we come to the trucks, just add some more configurations with the mirrors and address the hood. Have some hood options as well. If you could. Just, make it if you want it having both mirrors on both sides, left or right, or none, Which you already have the none option, but if you just want to make it left, right, or both, that would be perfect. Also, just drop down, well, this truck is fine because that's a W900, that hood's always up. But like these that I'm using as a T800, just drop it down a little. Have an option to drop it down so it's on an angle, so you have a little slope here, so when you're in the cab, you're not looking at this, because I know this is probably based off of a Ford, but, just add some more options. And also, one other thing, just add like a visor up here as well. Be pretty cool. And you can also have options if you want the exhaust back or not. Just have options, okay? But I love your Phoenixes. I also love your Mac. Anyway, now that everything is out of the way, let's get to that equipment tour. Over here we have a 40-foot Mendeco Storm VT vertical tillage tool. We will be using this later on, not now obviously, because he did not have this in 2017. So that's just going to be sitting there. Over here we have 2 635F auger style heads. If you don't know what the auger is, that spinny thing in there, that's an auger. This is a reel. We also have 2 green 35-foot trailers, but these both go on our STS combines, which I'll show in a minute. Alright, moving on. Oh yeah, also, I didn't get draper belts because they're just expensive, and these 2 machines work really well with those, so... Anyway. Over here we have a TLX, I believe it's a 425 Cummins engine. This is based off of the W900. I believe it was just a W900. Maybe it could be an A. Day cab with the blue design on it. You got the mirrors, and then all these semis have 40-foot Wilson pace setters trailers. He has, in real life, 40-foot Tipty Super Hoppers, but I went with the regular style for 40,700 liters. Over here we have basically the same thing. It's a Phoenix PT whatever. T9 525 cat engines. These T800s will have the cat engines as based off of the T800, the red one, and Wilson. And then you also have another one over here. This one just has the mirrors, obviously. So the one thing that you guys should know is one of them has the mirrors, and the other one, I believe, has the drop visor on the hood. That's about it. 40-foot hopper. Alright, back over here. Running out of breath. Kidding. Not in real life, just, you know, in the game. Because of all the running. Get it? Alright, over here we have a Brent 1596 grain cart. In 2016, 2017, 2018, he had a Parker 1348. Brent, Parker, and Umberfirth, I believe, are the same brand, so I went with just this one. This is the only one I had. And then I went with the tracks only because the tire options they had were not like the single ones I wanted. Like, you know, maybe whoever made this could just add a Midas and Michelin, big, like, 1050, maybe. Because all they had was just like the 850s, and they were just duals, and they were steering, and I didn't like it. Over here we have a 9750 STS Combine bullet rotor. This is a 2000 model. He had a 9650 pizza cutter duals, and then I also just went with the factory style Mauer or Demco hopper. He had a Mauer extension on it as well with the cage, but I couldn't find that, so I went with this. There is a cage option for that, but it just doesn't look great. Over here we have an 8295 R. This is what he got stuck in the snow just a few days ago. We'll leave that be. And in our last few pieces of equipment, we have a Dingleman 7200 rock picker. We don't have a nice fancy rock picker. This does the job well with, of course, our A270R. He had an A260R that did rock picking. And then over here we have the Beast, the 9870 STS Bullet Rotor Combine. This is, I believe, a 2012. This has 650 or 620, 650 duals. They don't make the 800 metrics, and Sid modding is no longer modding anymore, so I can't say for an update, but we'll do what we have. And then the Mauer extension, of course. Holds about 400 bushels, almost over 420, I think. And then, if we go all the way over here, if you recognize this, this looks very close to the Minneapolis Moline G750. It's the last one made from Oliver. 6910S, he had a 6110, I think. Then we also have the 8370 RT. He had an 8360 RT. 4940, I believe he had a 47. He has a 4730. Thunder Creek fuel trailer, of course. The other red pickup. This one. No, that one's just mine. Mack truck, just like the Peterbilt. Over here we have the Case 255 field cultivator 60 foot. This is going based off of his 2210 field cultivator, which is a 55 foot, but looks basically the same, and a 9570 RT, which is what he has. But I was kind of going for the 9560, but they don't have that. Over here, this is basically his deep bander. So you have a I don't know how you pronounce that. Burgolt SPS 360. It's a 40 foot disc chisel. You have the vertical discs up front, then you just have the shanks and chisel, and then you have the harrow and rolling basket with the hitch. The hitch gets connected to the C850 air cart, and I just pretend I apply fertilizer. And then you also have the 9570R, the Beast, again. So this is our lineup equipment. Tell me what you think, if you like them or not, and subscribe. Get me to the like 250 subscribers. I mean, we're not that far behind, are we? I mean, come on. You got me to the 105. Least you could do is get me to the like 250, right? Or 150 at least. Get me to 150 at least. That's gonna do it though for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't, YouTube is saying that only 75% of you guys still have not subscribed. So thank you for the 25 or 24 of you guys that percent of you guys did, but the 76% of you guys that haven't, you should. There's no rhyme or reason to not to. Anyway, till next time. That's my new outro, till, because again, you do tillage, so till. So till next time, Luca out.